Alright, I had to make a video about what took place today. I don't lie. I'm going to say exactly how things went. It was very bizarre. This is how crazy society is. And still is. It's backwards. I'll try to explain this the best I can. I was driving around. I was going to see if I could get a haircut. For some reason, I had this idea to go get a haircut to this place that I used to get a haircut at. So I go there. And on my way there, I see Daniel, Ant-Man of the team. He's part of the team. He went to my baptism. He's part of the team. Anyone that shows up, which wasn't very many, is part of the team. All right, he showed up. That's what I can say over everybody on the earth. Ant-Man showed up to my baptism. A homeless man with who knows what's all wrong with him. Who knows? He showed up to my baptism. That means something to me. It does. It means something to me more than anybody else. What everybody else is doing, I don't care. They can burn in hell. I don't care. I don't care. He went to my baptism. That means so. That goes a long way. Anyways, if they burn in hell, that's God's decision. That's God's choice, not mine. You know, I gotta love everybody. But anyway, this is what happened. So I see Ant-Man walking, and I'm like, so I parked, and I'm like, and I run up to him. I'm like, hey, what up, man? What up? We're all just hanging, shooting the. I don't want to cuss, you know what I mean? Shooting the stuff that we're hanging out. He's like, do you have any water? I'm like, yeah, I got some water. You know what I mean? He's like, you got any food? I'm like, yeah, I got some food. Reese's Pieces. I gave him some Reese's Pieces for food. It's better than nothing, all right? Better than provisions. So, do what we can to keep going. But anyways, so we're hanging out, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I give him my rollerblades to try on. Because I never wear the rollerblades. I never wear them. I never use them, nothing. The guy at the skating rink disrespected me. I won't support anyone that disrespects me. And that's been a continuing thing. Pretty soon, everyone will say, why don't you go there? They disrespected me. Why don't you go there? They disrespected me. Why don't you go there? They disrespected me. Why don't you go there? They disrespected my friend. Why don't you go there? They disrespected me for this. Why don't you go there? They disrespected me. A lot of that's going. Why did they go out of business? They disrespected me. It's coming to that. If you have a business, you go under. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. God has spoken. Yeah. Anything I'm doing for God's will, which is pretty much everything, if your business denies it, you will go under. FYI. And businesses have. So how's that for fear? So if you're walking the streets like homeless and you don't know how that happened, you disrespected God. And that's how you're homeless on the streets, okay? FYI. God's a serious dude. More serious than any human I've come across. God is. That's scary. Think of the most serious human. Think of the most serious system on the earth. The most serious, including military system, including any agency including that seriousness. God is 1,000,000 times more serious than that. That's how scary God is. That's how scary God is. Yeah. God can shut down this government in an instant. God could shut down this whole government in an instant. I'm not kidding. In a way, he kind of did. With that big landslide, he kind of shifted it. Bam, bam. You know what I mean? Instead of just eliminating the government, he just, you know what I mean, made a big shift that no one expected. You know what I mean? This election all around, in this state, no one's ever seen it before. God is serious. God is serious. The hammer has fallen down this election all around. God is serious. He can end the government. God can. He doesn't play by the government's rules. God doesn't. The government can't tell God what to do. They can't. He's outside of their control. God is sovereign. They can't tell God what to do. I can't tell God what to do. How scary is that? How scary is that? Oh yeah, we've covered all the angles. We can cheat. No, you can't. God's watching it all. See how scary that is? Yeah, that's why I voted for Jesus first. I know he's in charge. That's why I voted for him first. Battle Axe knows who's calling the shots. Yeah. Even if everybody on the ground thinks they're in charge, they're not in charge at all. Yeah. They'll figure it out. They'll figure it out who's really in charge. Trust me. That scripture about everyone will kneel, take a knee to Jesus. Yeah, they will. Everyone will take a knee to Jesus. Everyone. They will. I've already taken a knee to Jesus, and I thought I'd never kneel to Jesus. I have. Yeah. The only person I've kneeled to and meant it is Jesus. Everyone will kneel, okay? Everyone will kneel to the King, the real one. If you can get me to kneel, someone that was abused more than anybody, kneel to him. You can get anyone to kneel to him. Anyone. That's how legit Jesus is. That's how scary he is. He's legit. He's better than, I can't even put it into words. I wish Jesus was like the Mormon version of God. I wish he was, like in a way, because I'd be a better person than that Jesus, the Mormon Jesus. I'd be a better person than that, but that's not the real Jesus at all. That's why this is scary. He walks the walk. Yeah, he does. He's right. Yeah. Doesn't mess around. Ant-Man's like, I can't get away with anything. I'm like, I can't either. He's like, you have a place you can hide in. I'm like, dude, I'm not hiding from anybody. God knows I exist right now. God knows where I am right now. God's the best tracker that's ever existed, okay? I can't hide it. And that's one thing I'm getting used to. I can't hide, you know what I mean? You see me, officer? Shoot away. I can't hide from God either. Neither can you. We can't hide, you know what I mean? Our sins are exposed. We're fully exposed, even if we're wearing a uniform. But anyways, that's what this video is about. So, me and Ant-Man are just chilling. Hanging out, basically. Loitering. Not long enough to be considered loitering. I'm glad we were loitering. Hanging out with a friend in a parking lot. That is illegal. What? Hanging out with a friend in a parking lot is illegal. What is this world coming to? What is this world coming to? I can hang out with a friend in a parking lot. Loitering. You were here too long. Call the police. That's what happened. We don't like the way you look. Call the police. We don't like the way you talk. Call the police. That's what happened today. I'm scared of the dark. I'm calling the police on you because I'm scared. People are very quick to call the police. They're so quick. So quick. They're like, oh, no, I'm scared of the boogeyman. Call the police. I'm like, dude, it's just a homeless guy. What's there to be afraid of? A homeless guy. You know what I mean? I'm hanging out with a homeless guy that people are so scared of. They call the police immediately. I'm not calling the police. So everyone else is a pussy but me? Apparently. 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 Everyone needs the whole army to take down one homeless guy. I'm just chilling with them, having a good time. Just chilling with the homeless guy. To me, he's more than a homeless guy, though. He's my friend. So, I'm homeless too. I just don't admit it. You know, this earth is not my home. It's never felt like my home, ever. Never. That's why I always thought, and the Baptists would disagree to me. The Baptists would disagree with me on this till they're blue in the face. They will. But I'm still not sure. Just like Satan was created a long time ago. Satan was created a long time ago. He's an ancient being. I wondered, when it comes to me, was I created a long time ago as well? Before I was in my mother's womb, did God create me like he created Satan? You know what I mean? I've always wondered that. Only God knows the truth of the actual truth of that. If he created me before I was in my mother's womb. He created me first, and then he put me in my mother's womb. Only God knows the truth of that. And not created me with sexual relations like the Mormons think. Not like that. Not like that. The way God created Satan and his angels. Did God create me as well? Like that. Not with sexual relations. I want to know the truth. I can handle it. It's one thing I've always wondered. Did God create me before I was in my mother's womb? Or did he just start creating me at the point of conception? That's when God started designing and creating me. At that point. Maybe. Only God knows for sure. But it's a riddle sometimes. I don't think it's that important. You know what I mean? Not really. Not for my purpose, really. Because whatever happened before I was born, that's in the past. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter now. But anyways, about the interaction that happened. I've been listening to Ant-Man about his time in prison. I never served in prison, but I have been locked up for trying to get off the earth. So I know what it's like to be locked up against your will. So I've been locked up, but not in prison, just for trying to get off the earth. So, if you didn't know, if you try to get off the earth, they'll lock you up. No, we want to torture you more. You stay alive with us. If we have to stay on the earth, you do too. If you have to stay on this hell of an earth, you do too. And we'll lock you up to remind you. We'll lock you up to remind you. If we have to stay on this earth, you do too. As our slave. That's the earth motto. If we have to be here, you do too. Life's worth living because we're here suffering. We hate it here as well. You have to hate it here too as well. So kind of similar. I've been locked up like Ant-Man, but in a different way for trying to get off the earth. So, as you guys know, the only way off the earth is, you know the way. if God isn't going to rapture you off the earth or translate you off the earth, there's only one way off the earth, my friends. There's only one way off the earth. And I tried that way. But God said, no. We have a purpose for you to do. Yeah. That's what I thought was funny when I was talking to a guy at his door the other day with Andrew. He's like, there's a party in hell waiting for me. We're going to be partying in hell. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, there's no party in hell. There's no party in hell. I'm like, I can show you how to commit suicide. I mean, like I can tell you what to take to die. That's what I mean. I can tell you what to take to die successfully. If you want to see if hell's a party, right, tonight, I can tell you what to take as far as pills go to take you out. Yeah, God knows I know how to do it. I know how to get out the earth. I just came back. I died successfully once. I came back to finish the job of doing God's will. Yeah. But don't ask me. I had someone ask me this. I'm like, oh man, that was a bad idea. They're like, what did you take to successfully die? So I got to be careful. I'm like, I'm not going to go there. Life's worth living, I think. They're like wondering because like their husband died and they don't want to be on the earth anymore. They're like, what'd you take to die? They were asking me. I'm like, I'm not going to tell you. No. So there are a lot of people that want to die. They just don't want to get messy about it. You know what I mean? I know how to do it cleanly. I do. So. But it took a lot of research. It took a lot of research. It took a lot of research to figure out how to do it. It did. For a long time. Anyways, not about that. But I was amazed how many people on the earth secretly want to die. So I gotta be careful when I say that. There's a lot of people that secretly want to end their pain and suffering secretly. Just a quick, painless, you know what I mean? No mess, no fuss. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that want that. I didn't know that, so I gotta be careful when I say that. They're like, ooh, how did you die? How did you die successfully? How'd you do it? I gotta be careful. That's what I've learned. You didn't die successfully, you're still talking. I did. I came back. That's how I know that you go on. After the physical body dies, that's how I know. Because I did leave. And then I got sent back. That's one reason I know you don't cease to exist. So tough it up, buttercup. Tough it up, buttercup. But anyways, so me and Ant-Man were just back to this. Me and Ant-Man were just chatting, chilling, all that good stuff, having a good time. And this old guy walks by, and I thought Ant-Man knew the guy. He was yelling at the guy like he knew him, like he did him dirty. I'm not kidding. He was yelling at the old guy like he did him dirty, like he betrayed Ant-Man, like the old guy betrayed him. He was yelling at him like that, just going off on him. And then the neighbors across the street came out and started yelling at Ant-Man. Then Ant-Man started yelling at them. And then they called the police. The police came and Ant-Man started yelling at the police, you know. But I don't know, like, nothing about it. He said that guy was his dad that he was yelling at, but I don't think he was. I think he just got triggered and thought it was his dad that abused him or something growing up. I don't know. I think he has a long history of being abused. Yeah, man does. Just like me. So, he's seen the darkness of life. He has. He's seen the ugliness. For sure. That's why I can relate to him. But anyways, the police came, and they always send backup because they're afraid of one homeless man. That's why I found that interesting. That it's always been like this growing up. They always have backup. Always have backup. Always have backup. Even if it's just me, the police have backup. They're scared of the dark. They have backup. They have backup. You know, one homeless dude, they have backup. That's what I found interesting. Yeah. I couldn't call myself a tough guy if I had to call backup with a homeless man. I'm not kidding. Oh yeah, 10-4, I need backup. There's a homeless guy. I need backup. My guns are not enough. I need backup against a homeless man. 10-4. Over and out. I'd feel like a big pussy. I would. I'm scared of a homeless guy. I don't know if I can respect the cops after that. Being scared of a homeless man. He's my friend, though. But anyways, I was there as a witness. Back to being serious. I was there as a witness because Ant-Man explained to me, and he might have been telling the truth. I think he was. That a police officer kind of attacked him first in the past. A police officer didn't follow proper procedure. He didn't. That's why I'm learning about proper procedure. You know what I mean? Because on the battle axe, I have to know if they're doing the justice, as far as earth justice, correctly. You know what I mean? Not God justice, but earth justice. So I'm learning. They're doing the best they can as far as justice. The best, I guess. You know, for people that don't believe in God, they're doing the best they can. You know, judges are like, you swear on the Bible. I've seen corrupt judges outside the courts. They don't believe in the Bible either. Don't worry about that. That's what I found funny. They're like, we swear on the Bible. They don't live like they believe the Bible. The people in the court system, they don't live like they believe the Bible. I'll just say that. They don't. The people sending you to prison don't believe in the Bible. They don't either. They don't live like they do at all. I've seen it with my own eyes. No. They send you to prison. They don't think twice about you. They make fun of the person that they're eating dinner around after they send you to prison. Truth hurts. That starts an uproar. Oh well. I've seen it with my own eyes. Kind of reminds me of that scene in Batman Begins. He's in a bar, and he's around corrupt police officers. Bruce Wayne is around corrupt police officers, corrupt judges in the bar, and the guy that Bruce Wayne is looking at, Falcone, he's like, I wouldn't have a second's hesitation to blow your brain out in front of the judge and the police officers right now. I wouldn't have a second's hesitation. You know what I mean? Because they're bought off. They fear the mob leader. that's kind of what I've seen in my life. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's kind of a joke. I'm like, God, if you're anything like this justice system, I might as well go home. I might as well just die right now. If you're anything like the Earth justice system, or you're anything like the Mormon cult, I might as well go home. Off the earth. But anyways, I know the rigmarole, the police procedure. But I wanted to see if there was some truth. If I wanted to see if Ant-Man was right, that the police were going against protocol. I did. I wanted to see it. No, eyes, I wanted to see it. Basically, I wanted to see if the police made the first attack against Ant-Man. Get what I mean? I wanted to see if what Ant-Man was telling me was true. You know what I mean? Because if it is, it ain't cool. It's not cool at all. So, finish this video now.